everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Cheryl. I'm a 64-year-old budgeter getting ready to have a pretty complicated surgery in a few days. My surgery's on Thursday. Little bit of anxiety from it, but I've actually watched the surgery performed on YouTube. So I'm just gonna go with the flow here. And our mindful message today says, rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel when someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me. I have the choice in how I respond. Amen. Okay, the next thing we have is our road to 200 subbies. We're at 110 today, and thank you so much, every person that has done that. The next thing we have, and like I said, my videos, I will be doing videos every day that I can, depending on how I'm doing with the medication and therapy and everything. So hopefully I'll be back soon. So, and we have our August no spend here. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go back here to this candle, smell it. Okay, nice citrine candle, and the chakra is the solar plexus. This one we have a nice vanilla candle. Okay, and throat chakra, that helps you to speak, by the way. And the stone is lapis. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move things forward. There we go. And so today is August 3rd. Okay, so we've got, and this is a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so for the first, we have the first and the second. Okay, today's the third. I had a spend day yesterday and a no spend the day before. Okay, so we're gonna have every no spend is going to be it's gonna be a free. Okay, and every spend day is gonna be $1. Okay, so let's see how we do. So we're gonna go ahead and put $1 in our August right here. And what I consider a no spend or a spend is a something that is like a whim purchase, not something that you need, something you haven't. It's something, no spend is something you haven't budgeted for. It's not a need and it's not healthy. Okay, so that's how I see that. The next thing I have here is our Build It Big budgets, and today is my savings with friends. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna scratch off using our major jackpot coin. And the story behind that is my first major, I got a coin, and it's great because it just reminds me that sometimes you can get lucky, and that's important. Okay, so we have a 7, so we're putting 7 quarters here, and it's from Build It Big Budgets. Let's go on an adventure. And we'll see how far we can get through today. Okay, the next one we have is Travel More, and it's from Build It Big Budgets. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and do a scratcher today, and we're saving with almighty quarters. Okay, and that's for 4 quarters. So we'll put another $1 into our savings. And that one too is from Build It Big Budgets. Okay. So we did 2 with Build It Big. And the next one I have here is from Becca Budget 777. And it's her really cute little dragon baby. That's the best I can say. It's got a binky. Really cute unicorn colors. Okay. Okay, and this one saves 3 quarters. So we're putting this back here and adding the $1. Thank you, Becca Budgets, for helping us to save today. The next one we have is Dice Budget and Saves, and all of hers we're putting at 4 quarters or $1, and we're going to go ahead and put that $1 over here. And the reason I started saving with quarters is that due to my surgery and my recovery, I'm not going to be able to do any type of hiking, biking, side hustle, anything like that. So I've had to adapt for my savings budget. Yes, I do prefer doing dollars. I prefer saving $1,000 a month, but right now that just can't happen. Okay. So the next thing is, the next Saving with Friends we have is Dying Outlaw 967 Games and Budgets. Okay, so we're going to scratch off hers. And my goal is to go through all of my savings challenges before buying any more. I know that's probably everybody's goal. And I'm putting $1, and this is 3 for $75. I'm putting a quarter back in the bin there. Okay, the next one I have is Mischief Managed Budgets. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and scratch a coin here. And it looks like it's an almighty 3, so another $1 in and putting a quarter back. So thank you, Mischief Managed Budgets, and it's one of my Peacock savings challenges. And the next one I have is Savings with Tracy. Sorry about that. And I have my It's Spring by Savings with Tracy. And this savings is from $1 to $5 an icon. And it saves $35, and it's got the really cute squirrel, which, of course reminds us of Tracy. So thanks, Tracy, and I'm saving 2 quarters today in It's Spring. Okay, the next one I have is one from Nurse Court Budgets. Okay, it says, good does not belong at the start of my mornings. Now, I'm a morning person, so I'm okay with that, but it's got a cute little gray tabby, which I've got gray tabbies at home, duck slippers, and a cup of coffee. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and scratch off a scratcher here. Oh, this one's spicy. 8 quarters, which is $2. So we're going to put $2 into our savings fund today for our Savings with Friends. Okay, this one is from Esme's Saving Adventure. It says, roll the dice and color that amount or choose your denomination. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 quarters in and color in a bow. Okay, so we're doing that, and we're going to go ahead and put $1 in and put back 50 cents. So I'm just kind of doing the math. Right now I'm still able to do math, so that's good. Okay, and I'm trying to get to every creator here. So this one here is a really pretty peacock, and it's from ZD Zencraftivity Designs. Okay, hope I pronounced that correctly for you. And it's another one of my peacock challenges. Okay, and due to the heat that we've had, I live in Eastern Washington. Okay, sometimes these scratchers get a little gummy. So, and that's for 5 quarters. Thank you, ZD, for helping me to save on my peacocks. Now this one's a really pretty dragon. Okay, it's a purple, it's a kind of like a, it's a dragon, but I don't see a name on it, and I'm sorry if I should know whose this is. So we're gonna call this the dragon in the moon. Okay. Ooh, spicy, 9 quarters. Or $2.25 into our pile of savings. Okay. And if you're just getting started, just find challenges that you enjoy doing, even if it's just once a week coming in and saving money. It's amazing how quickly things add up, even if it's just quarters. I mean, I'm still saving a lot of money, so. Okay. And this one here is from Nurse Court Budgets, and one of my favorites. It says, whatever life throws at you, duck and let it hit somebody else. And this one's saved to 6 quarters. So we'll put $1 and 2 quarters in here. And so how's everybody's weekend doing? I'm getting all my supplies for my surgery has arrived. I'm learning how everything works ahead of time before, before post-surgery when I'm feeling bad. So that's where where everything's good. So this one I just got off of, it's called Big Bad Savings, and this is my first group play. And Big Bad Savings was made from Abigail from Blessed Budgets, Anna at Anna Banana Budgets, Autumn at Restoration by Autumn, Bear at Aussie Bear Budgets, Courtney at Doodle Dollars, Courtney at Nurse Court Budgets, Eileen at Life with Eileen, Katie at Miss K Saves, Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets, Nicole at Savings Over 50, Rachel at Ray Ray's Life and Finances, Tiffany at Saving with Tiffany, and Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens Budgets, and Vicky at Vicky Thinks. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a die, okay? And it looks like if you hit a pink, you save $1. If you hit a yellow, you save 2. And if you hit the blues, have different things on it. So we're gonna go ahead and roll 1 dice today because we're in the low budget mode, and that is 3. So 1, 2, 3. So that means we save $2 right here in Big Bad Savings. Help the pigs escape the big bad wolf. Okay, and now we're going to cross that one off. So this one's going to take a little while. All right, but thank you for all of the presenters for Big Bad Savings. Okay. My next one is from my friend Ange, and her son Carson made this really pretty Christmas in July, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to work on it very much, but I'm going to continue to work on this at least once every weekend. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 quarters into this challenge, and like this one, when it's done, will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this one's going to be a $4 one here, and this one's going to, so we know $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. Sorry, this is going to be a $6 when it's done. And then this proceeds of this one is going to Carson, so he can he can be creative and make some new challenges this summer, okay? Might get to him at back to school, but that's okay. So this challenge proceeds are going to Carson and Ange, but we're really giving it to Carson, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put 2 quarters in there. So right now we have $2 in this one. We're gonna go ahead and put that here, because this is not going into the general fund. The next one we have is Libra Sun Savings. Okay. And it's her Let's Get Lucky, I'm Sprung at Spring. Okay. And what I've been trying to do is use at least one challenge from every friend presenter that I have that has sent it to me or that I've gotten off their Ko-fi. Okay. So, and each gold 4-leaf clover is $1, and each white daisy is $1. So today I'm gonna go ahead and color in the 4-leaf clover. I could use a little luck this week, so we're gonna go ahead and put that $1 in there, and thank you, Libra Sun Savings. Okay, and the next one I have is, and this one's from Craftco Budgets, okay? And we're gonna have to roll 2 dice for this. And of course things go on the floor, but that's okay. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna roll 2 dice. And we're going to go ahead and see what we have here. Okay, so we have a 4 and a 6. Okay, so we have a 4 and a 6 right here. So we're going to go ahead, and that's the 4. This is the 6. And we're going to save 10 quarters today. Okay. So that's the 4, that's the 6. Okay. And this is here's your sign to save. Okay. So right now we've saved $4 and we've saved 6 here, and we'll count it up when we're done. And the next one I have is from Ange Budget and Debt. Okay, and I consider her a friend of mine. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll a yellow today and see how many quarters we're gonna save in her capture the color. Okay, and that's a 5. Okay, so we're gonna put a 5 here and put $1.25 into our fund here. Okay, and the last one that I have right here is my words of affirmation. And this one is supposed to be $1 per letter, but we're changing it to a quarter per letter, okay? And we're changing it up a little bit, and this is from Jenna B Saves, or Two Sister Bees as you know her. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and come up with, I'm going to say the word of the day. And this is a word that I use a lot. I just don't feel comfortable using affirmations for myself at the moment, but I'm going to say brilliant. Okay, and this is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna put $2.25 into our savings. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and count how much we've saved on our Sunday Savings with Friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's try this again. This time, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So today's Savings with Friends saved $23, and we're putting the quarters back as we always round. You know, we don't need to have the quarters hanging around. So we have $23 here that we're going to go ahead and put in the third challenge of our Let's Travel the World, and that's at $23 here. Okay, so I'm looking for a 23 on here, and this is our saving for next cruise vacation. And here's my 23 right here. Okay, so that's how much we've saved today, and we're gonna put in our travel binder. That's $23. Okay, so we're gonna put it in 3 here. And I've already, day 1 and day 2, I've already changed those to bigger bills because it's getting kind of thick. So we'll do a recap of what we have. Okay. So we've added $23 more into our Let's Travel the World binder. My cruise is on September 21st, and that'll be a very good treat after all the rehab I have to have on my hip. Okay? So, so we'll do a recap here. Okay, so for our cruise deposit, we have saved up $18. For airfare, we have $21, and then we have $29 in our 3, which is for the hotel the night before. So we're getting there. It's getting kind of stuffed up, and then I will be changing it into other bills after I film. Okay, so our goal is to save $2,500. We have 7 different sections. That's what we're doing. So hope you enjoyed our video. Have a great day. Namaste. And just think good thoughts for me. Prayers are appreciated. Surgery is Thursday. I'm not sure what time yet. They'll tell me on Tuesday. So it's all coming up. But thank you for your prayers. Namaste.